do it.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
exactly important. Yeah.
So,
You know, like you can lead with strategy, yes?
yeah.
You know strategy, I know. Natalia, hi, how are you?
Hi, I missed something. Kevin called about arranging for Nazir appointment. That's why I'm a little bit late. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So Nazir, he's trying to arrange that for 3:30 today or tomorrow, but yeah, will let me know. How are you? You went to Edmonton?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes,
Can
I
you,
was in Edmonton July on July 6th. Yes.
can you tell us about the city?
By the way, it's a really nice city, wonderful place, very close, like looks like similar European city. It's a wonderful city. Uh, but yeah, I was there only one day. I need to renew the documents for my son, passport ID.
Uh-huh.
And then I was only one day. Yeah. But city looks like European city. Natalia, did you?
I've been there one time in 1994 when I was going by bus with all my stuff from Montreal to Vancouver. That was my first move to Canada. But I was
Okay.
only like on a bus station.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Neelam have some tips for us about objections. Yeah.
Try to have like some conversation and discussion on this one with you all, right? So how to reduce the listing price, right? So
Mm.
That's
like
a good
in
one.
today,
Yeah.
especially in today's market, right? So it's not easy to sell. Like properties are staying there for longer time, and it's not easy to convince the sellers. But there are few approaches we can do while we are trying to like sell this property, and also like to convince the sellers to help them to decide uh, to the market value that is now prevailing, right? So first of all, we as a real estate agent, I don't like to decide. I just help them to discover what is right for them, right? So you can take the current CMA with you with the highlights, like showing them that, especially the sold listings in those areas, not the unsold ones,
Mm-hmm.
because that will make a little bit more understanding towards that. Oh, like this is the actual value of the houses that are being sold in that area with the same footage, square footage, or the house layout and stuff, right? So then you can sit with them and show the CMA, the current CMA, or also you can do one thing like uh, from like when you know that, oh, like the average house gets the interest within 2 or 3 weeks of the listing, right? So I'm not talking about only the selling part, also the rental part, right? So because sometimes sellers or owners want their like more pricing on their houses, but we as a real estate agent, we need to help them to make them aware what is the realistic value right now in the present market, right? So for that we need to like take all the CMAs, right? So all the listings with us that are sold in that area in these days, right? So the other thing we can do is like we can tell them that how many hits we got on our listings, right? So but still we didn't get any interest, or we didn't get any serious buyer, if your landlords or your sellers are serious to buy, right? So they will definitely look into it, right? So they will definitely think about it. Then you can give them average three prices, right? So what one would be the highest possible price you can have on the property. And the second one could be the fair market value. But the third one could be the lowest market value of that house. And with that, like, you can tell them that, oh, this asking price or the price we are going to list your house or the we are putting on rent your house won't describe the like actual value of your house. It just helps you to sell it faster. Right? Because otherwise they can get offended that, oh, my house is worth of this much price, right? So why would you list for this low price? And do you think my house is like of this much value? Then you can tell them that there is no correlation between a list price and the value of your house, because we are trying to sell it at the highest possible numbers. If we are trying to, like, say the lowest market value could be 300,000, but the actual highest value is 500,000, right? So then if we are putting on sale 300, then we will get like more interest, more like it would be like auction type, right? So like more bidding, multiple offers sometimes, and then sometimes what happens, we sell it for the same price we like marked for the highest market possible values, right? So this way, these are some of the tips that we can sit with them and help them to decide that these are the strategies that we should do to reduce the price. If they are serious to sell, they will definitely look into all these things. Also, like, we can, Natalia, what do you think about these things?
Natalia, we didn't hear you. Natalia, we didn't hear you.
What I usually get, my friend 2 months ago rented for 300 higher. I don't know what is mysterious friend in same place, but I give such I get often such kind of reply, right? Or most important reply, it is, no, I calculated my mortgage and my expenses. This is minimum to cover, which is not reflect market price, right? So that they say, because I have to pay that much, that's why.
So then what would you answer to them?
I know what I answer, and sometimes it's works, sometimes it's not, but I wonder how you would answer.
Like, I would answer like, if it is a rental, then I would say, like, I do understand that you have mortgage, which is higher than the rent we are getting now. But don't you think like, if it is 3 months ago, the market changes every day, right? So it's not that you will get 3 months the same price you are getting now, right? So maybe there are some changes, or your positioning of your house or something else, right? So but for that reason, that I would say it would be like, we are not losing that much by like, if otherwise if it keeps on there's no tenant or it is not selling, then you won't be able to get anything out of it, right? So if you are selling it at a lower price or renting it or at a lower price, you are getting something, right? So you are not losing all of it, right? So that this kind of
good
strategy.
reply,
Yeah,
you losing 100 but not 300,
but not all. Yeah,
because the money you lose in the rentals you never get back. Time is passed, it's went. But I have recently case when a person was saying, oh, minimum 4,500 and get offer 4,003, 4,003, like 315. She rejected. And then she say, oh, I rented it myself to the guy I found on internet. And I say, for how much? Would you guess how much that was? 2,500. I cannot get my head around it. So 2,000 less. But somehow she felt comfortable with the person.
Yeah. So that is the main thing. If they're comfortable with that price, they will do it. If they are not, then our job is just to make them aware, to help them to get it rented or get it sold ASAP. Right?
I want to ask you these questions. It's happened not often, but maybe every 1 in 100 will say that. For example, when a new listing for rent comes to the market, and some people actively look and they jump on it, right? New fresh listing, and it's a good tenant. And landlords say, no, so means you don't work at all. You rent to first person and you get half months. So they don't want to rent it because they feel like we are not work hard enough. What you will be answered to that one? So for them, more important for us to work hard, in their opinion, than to get a good tenant, which is.
Like, first of all, I would make them aware that like you may not get any offer after that. So whatever comes to you, respect that first, because we can't lose it, because from our real estate experience, it happened even with us, right? So far in my own property, what happened? Can I give you an example?
Sure.
Like we listed one of our properties, right? So we got offer like the very first week. It was a decent offer. It was not as expected, like by my husband especially, right? So he said no. He rejected the offer. He said no.
For rent or for sale?
For sale.
Okay.
So he said, I don't want to sell it for that much price. I said, you may not get any offer after this. He said, no, my house is at a very good location. It will sell, but I won't take it. I'm ready to take the risk. I said, okay. So after that, market suddenly drops down. And we didn't get any offer for 90 days. And he was okay. He said, like, some people are very calculative. They know that what they are, if they're comfortable doing that, they can. We can't force them. We just assist them to sell it, right? So, but after that, we sold that house 90,000 less than the previous price, right? So, but he was very satisfied. He said, no, I'm not like sad that I lost that much money. I'm happy that I tried.
Yes, it was his decision.
It is
okay
always it is always seller's own decision if they are comfortable. Like, first of all, we have to make them comfortable with their pricing, with their strategies, with the way we communicate with them, right? So if it is ultimately their decision, their property, right? So we are there to help them out, right? So we can fight with them. Oh, I have told you this price, you should have sold it at that price, right? So why? Even for my husband, I didn't say anything. I said it's your decision, right? So if you are deciding, if I was there, because it was under his name, right? So if I was there, I would have sold it at the time, because I know that from our experience, we can show them the data that this was like after this, like why it was there for that long. This is a good house, good property. Then why? Because maybe they have done the same thing. They didn't take the first offer, and after that, they didn't get any offer after. What do you think, Natalia?
Kevin is here. Kevin perhaps can come in.
In our meeting Zoom?
Yeah, he's on iPhone. So it's difficult, especially when agents wants to, make, it's a Canadian culture, right? Agent want to make owner happy during conversation, and somehow during that he, instead of dropping price down, pushing it down, bringing it up. I wouldn't say which agent did that, but I think we all guilty of those things, right?
Then we can always tell them that, oh, okay, if you want to go for that much price, we can try for 2 weeks at least, right? So in 2 weeks you will get the interest, whatever the interest would be for that property, right? So if you won't get in those 2 weeks any interest for that property, it means we need to look into it. Then we can always give a suggestion to them like this.
Good morning. Can you guys hear me?
Kevin, hi, how are you?
Hi, Kevin.
Good. How's everybody? Good?
Good.
Nice.
Excellent. And enjoy the long weekend. Hot weather. Tough to beat it.
Yes, weather wonderful.
Now, sorry, I'm just cutting into the middle of this meeting. You guys are talking about pricing too high. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, now it's rentals. We need to push all prices down across the board. We're getting no calls. So it's important.
Okay. And we're having a tough time explaining this to landlords. That's
Yes.
kind of where. Okay. So prices have come down in the city, as everybody knows. Right? I think it's even on the news that prices are down. So, what's the plan when we get rejected from the landlord on such a?
They reject after 3 weeks. They say it's your fault because you didn't convince me. You should have convinced me more, and I now lost the time. So either way, it's always our fault.
Okay, so when they say it's our fault, don't we kind of step in and say, well, we're on 18 websites or whatever. We have to have some sort of an answer to say we're doing our job. It's just that it's overpriced for what it is, right? So
I wouldn't even say that, but it's not enough tenants. That's what it is.
Well, and why isn't there enough tenants?
Because of government measures, which has been successfully. Less immigrants, less students, people moving, but they moving to Alberta or to Maple Ridge. They're not moving to Vancouver, Burnaby, or Richmond. People that staying with parents, who before was big part of the market. Anybody under 45 keep staying with parents nowadays.
So like for that reason, like you can always make them aware that why people are moving from Vancouver or Burnaby to Maple Ridge or any faraway places, because they know that they can get something at reasonable prices there, right? So like it is better to lose something rather than losing everything fully, right? So if it is vacant, they are going to lose it, right? So maybe
that's an excellent point. I spoke to somebody last week who was moving from Richmond to Surrey for the sole reason that they can now afford a 2-bedroom. Richmond a 1-bedroom, Surrey 2-bedroom. They needed more space, so they couldn't afford the extra rent in Richmond. So now they had to relocate. But I think also another issue that we're having is, anybody that moved 18 months ago or so is paying less rent. As you know, rent prices have gone up quite a bit. So that doesn't give the current tenant much incentive to move, right? Because they're staring down higher bills. So that's what I'm finding. A lot of people just aren't moving because of that reason. Anyway, so we need some sort of response how we deal with the landlord. With
Natalia, what do you think?
I think without waiting all landlords from the list, we need to start to have conversation one by one. I think the units that showing some sort of interest, it's only 1 bedrooms under 25, right? Other than that, it's a zero interest.
okay, so I think we also need to look at the time of the month that we're in here.
It's the best timing, actually, from landlord's point of view, historically each year, which is not happening this year.
Well, exactly. I mean, where we are as far as the date. Okay, so it's the 6th of August.
Mm-hmm.
So, what used to work quite well, and it does sometimes, if we are not able to convince the owner to lower the price, offering, because the place is empty, for example. Natalia, we've done this in the past, offered a week free rent or 2 weeks free rent, or whatever the case is.
Yeah,
so
good, good point. We need to have this conversation with each owner. Are they
right,
willing to give that?
Right. So if we can have this conversation with the landlord and they kind of like the idea, I think we need to kind of look at, say he agrees to 1 week free or 2 weeks free, 2 weeks free. We need to kind of look at over a calendar year how much of a discount that is. So if the rent's $3,000, the guy gives two weeks free. So that's a $1,500 value. So if we can get him to agree to the $1,500 value there for the tenant, right? If you prorate that over the year, that should give us a better chance of convincing him, why don't we just lower the price on a monthly basis? Or we could offer the 2 weeks for free. It's just another strategy to get him to lower his price. Yes, it may be a little on the manipulative side. We're trying to get him or her to understand that, these places empty aren't any good at all. They're a liability.
Also,
right?
one of the owner recently, she offered herself, she's a mortgage broker, and this strategy works. What she say, for example, her place it's available now, right? So she say anybody who rented in September 1st or before get from me $500 welcome gift. So she give it in a form of discount in a way, but only if you come in earlier, if you start in earlier. And it was a good strategy, actually. People like it. Mm-hmm.
So compensating or giving them bonus.
Yes, and if you're moving in before September 1st, you get 500 welcome gift from the owner, which would be price reduction in a way, but she put it in a way as a gift, money gift, right? Not reducing price, but money gift. Mm-hmm. So maybe offer these two ideas to owners now, start to talk to them about this, whoever's listing agent is, to see if they go along with those strategies. I see now from the big buildings, they have 1 month free thing, even 1 month free for 1 year leases. Some of them do.
Exactly. So if you pro that rate that over 12 months, we'll have a better chance of convincing the owner to reduce now. As I said, it's kind of a backdoor way of getting what we want, but
it says dangerous strategy, because what if they move out after 2 months, right? So could happen too. So maybe it's
This is
going to be like
true.
last month of the lease, you get 500, maybe not upfront, but in the end, maybe that will help to for them
Or
to
maybe
stay
after
in.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you could put that in the agreement, whatever. But we've got to say if the place has been for rent for X amount of weeks at a certain price, something has to be done. I don't know what the cutoff point is there, Natalia. I know we kind of usually go in a little high on the rent, and then after a couple of weeks we make adjustment. Is that kind of where we're still at?
September, it's a dangerous things by that matter, because most of the beginning of September, some people for new jobs, students moving in. So as soon as we miss September, October, whole bunch of Airbnb units who was dealing with summer rents, furnished ones, coming on the market. And so situation from October 1st dramatically, I would say 2 times less chances now would be. So this is like dangerous months to play this like that.
Okay.
Good for tenants is they can negotiate, but sometimes tenants are very, want to put 500 off or something each month. Remember, if landlord put in idea about discount, it's typically no more than $50-100. More than that, it's almost unrealistic, right?
Yeah, well, that can make a big difference, though.
Actually, in I don't know how many years we worked together, Kevin, 14. In 14 years, we never had situation like this.
Yes,
I don't
correct.
even know what to do. It's scary in a way.
Okay. Natalia and I used to joke around with Natalia. We need to get somebody in a chicken suit out front of the building promoting these units. The rubber chicken suit. Now, well, what about our marketing? Is there anything we can do there?
For example, William do open houses typically for his listings, and it's a good strategy. He would do open house like Saturday, Sunday usually he does. We used to do a lot of open houses for rentals, and sometimes it helps, right? But if
Well, well, I don't know. From my understanding, well, he does sales, right? But my understanding is that open houses do not sell homes. It's more about him meeting other contacts potentially. And I know they do on occasion sell homes, but not that often, right?
Yeah.
He's just looking for the exposure.
I would not dismiss open houses by Instagram. If you show in anyway, just put it Instagram live and show, because it can be one person that look at it and rent it. It happens to us before. So don't dismiss that opportunities.
Well, let's not dismiss my chicken suit. I'm not getting a lot of traction on that one, but that's okay.
I think if you have one, it will be a good idea.
Yes, please do.
Hi, Kevin. How are you? Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
First time we have chat.
Excellent.
Yeah, we are looking to meet you in person, man.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much, of course.
Did we arrange today meeting 3:30 or not, Kevin?
Yes, I did, and it's tomorrow at 3:30. He has confirmed, and I'll speak to him about the rent owed as well.
Oh, good.
Okay, if 3:30 for the unit is it the unit that we had to chat about it, Natalie?
Yes, the one for rent, right? Is it
Evergreen?
Yes.
Evergreen, I
Yes.
think you're speaking about.
35th
Yes.
floor?
Yeah.
Can we take a look at that unit tomorrow at 3:30?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Regarding, thank you so much, Kevin. Regarding your concern when you said that there is no tenant, not enough tenant in the market. Let me tell you something. Actually, there are a lot of tenants, but they cannot afford it to pay that much money.
That's
Okay,
right.
especially people who are single. Right now, I'm a part of a Telegram group with 15,000 members. Okay, more than 80% of the ads over there is requesting for a room. Okay, and they are willing to pay from 1,200 up to 1,500 just for a room. If there is a three bedroom or 2 bedroom unit, they rent the living room, they rent the den, they just want a place to stay.
Nazir, we have room in Port Coquitlam. We can offer it there.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. But there are the number of ads that I can put there is limited based on 2 ads per week. That's why I have to wait to see who wants to put what type of ads to follow, which is time consuming. I think if some places belongs to you or some of our agent in the company, I think it would be much easier and it brings more money to your pocket if you furnish it and rent it out by the room, not by the entire place.
Oh, this is a big thing between me and Kevin. I like everything furnished, and Kevin likes everything unfurnished. So you will meet resistance there. Depends.
No. Well, no. There's pros and cons to both. As you know, there's been a big change in the market with this Airbnb thing, and I'm not sure why we're not taking advantage of that. And we saw initial increase in landlords, etc. But to your point, are you suggesting convincing the owner to furnish these unfurnished units?
Actually, yes, but when I need to add something else to it. It doesn't apply to all locations. It doesn't apply to all type of units. If it's a 1 bedroom, what's the point of that? Because it's just being one person or one family. And if it's a northern area, downtown Vancouver, or area close to this downtown areas, I'm talking about the East Vancouver. Right now, I have a list of 8 up to 9 persons in my contact list. They are looking for a room. And they are willing to pay up to $2,000 for a room downtown Vancouver.
Okay. A very good point. Go ahead.
Yeah. Right now, we have a place by the Pacific.
Actually, if you look at number 3, Nazir, we have a room. One of the properties we manage, one guy going back to England, so they now renting quite a decent room for $12.50, I believe, or 12 something. I can give you contact. That one is good one from September 1st.
Yeah, it was last night. Someone left me a message looking for a place around Vancouver in center. I recommended him the districtive area. He said, I'm already in this area. I'm going to go somewhere closer to my workplace, something around to Joyce Station. I said, I'll be looking into it. I noticed that if the property, which is ready to rent it out, it has a multiple room, we can split it into the more number of furnished room to rent it out. It reduces the rent price. It make it more affordable. That's why we can rely on that tenant to stay there for the longer time without late payments, which is very important for us.
I believe
Okay,
that we are expert in that one, but most of landlords don't want to do this. We used to do it for several years before.
yeah.
Yes, but as I said, it doesn't apply to all type of units. I said sometimes it's better because we want to increase the revenue share. You know, we want not only the revenue share, the share of the market as well. Sometimes I do sell without any profit just to do something, to increase my cash flow, to get something, to increase my share. Maybe that one brings deal for me. And instead of leaving for someone else.
Nazir, in case this Edward last moment not open the door or something, a tenant from 2 floors above responded, they can arrange with you time. So maybe if you go there 3:30, arrange as well time with unit above, just in case. So if this one somehow fell apart, you can show that one.
Yeah, and maybe right now.
Hold on, hold the fort here for a second.
Sure.
What's the one 2 floors above, Natalia?
It's nothing, it's just we thought if this tenant not responding, because it's exactly same floor plan. It's just alternative.
Okay, yeah, no, I have, again, no problems communicating with Rodrigo at all, actually. So our job at this point is to collect whatever balance is outstanding. But let's maybe use either that unit as an example of, you're speaking about furnishing, correct? So we got a pool of 8 people that are prepared to pay up to $2,000 for a room. Let's use a 2-bedroom, for example. Well, this one at Evergreen, let's use that because FFU's close and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So 3380, or I think is what we're asking. So say we can get $3,600 or $3,800. Put
The least
furniture.
that you can get. Yeah, the least you can get is more than 3,400.
But now we're asking the landlord to commit to the furnishing.
Yeah.
Right. Which for you and I, it's not that expensive, but it's a big headache for a lot of them that don't want to go through that, right?
Oh, don't get me wrong. We are not looking for the short-term rental.
Right.
Okay. Some of them they are students. Some of them they are still a single guy who's working hard and he cannot afford to pay for the.
We have
2,700 for a 1-bedroom room. You know,
Nazir, we have units like this. Biggest problem there, they're not getting a loan, and then we have to hear every day who didn't put the dishes or garbage on time out, who talking.
And then it becomes a turnover issue. That's right. There's too much turnover. It becomes too much work.
They just don't get along with each other and start complaining to us, and it's become too much management at that point.
Yeah.
So,
you are more experienced than me. I'm just offering, maybe it works.
Yeah, what is better works to offer them, okay, if you want a room, find other people and kind of be a leader in that one. So some people do that and they manage it themselves, and then they're in charge. Then we deal only with one person. And
yeah,
that
if you get them. Yeah. This is another way to, and it wasn't my point to rent every single room to different people. You can rent it out to someone to rent it to the others, you know, based on the permission from the landlord. There was a guy who left Vancouver a month ago. He, based on the permission from the property management building, okay, they transferred the contract to the new one who was the previous roommate, and right now he took over the unit and he rented out another room to someone else to make it affordable. Right now, someone who's put it in this way, a lucky newcomer guy if they get hired, if they are lucky enough to get hired, they don't get paid more than $4,000 or $5,000 per month. How they can afford to pay $3,000 to live with $2,000, which is almost most of it goes to the bills.
Danger for us, for example, if they take person for room without qualifying them, then they fight with them and they themselves move out. We left with a person who's not paying rent, and owner
we
will
can ask
ask
them.
us how we get with that person over there. We never approve them,
If
right?
you want to give them permission to bring someone as a roommate, then they need to share it with us to make them qualified, not
Yeah.
to everyone.
Yeah, it's a
Not
good
to everyone.
strategy. Yeah, but it's encouraging to deal with these leaders, so to speak, and they capable to even advertise and show the room, and they just have to pre-screen it with us. Yeah.
Natalia,
Yeah.
can I ask you a question on this one?
Yeah.
Like when you rent it to like different people, like each room, right? So does your insurance covers everything, like house insurance for the owners that like different people are living there and you are using?
Yeah, this is a different also challenge, right? Because they may not like it to cover. So up to 2 people, I believe they can put even on their house insurance together with them. But if it's 3 insurances do not like it, or
With different surnames, right? So
it will be higher. Yeah, this is one of the challenges for that strategy.
The rental buildings manage it in a very interesting way. They ask the tenant to bring in with their home insurance, with the tenant's insurance.
Yes, but tenant insurance.
Pardon me, what did you just say there?
Me?
Pardon? Yeah, what did you just say there? I missed that.
Oh, I said I used to live in the rental building with the Zephyr Westbank building. Okay.
Yeah.
They charge you for the cold water, hot water, locker, parking, hydro, tenant insurance, with every single thing.
Yeah.
Whoever comes to the building, they should bring the insurance with themselves. Okay. And we don't bring more than the capacity of the unit. If it's 2 bedroom, just rent 2 bedroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That would be something around $20 up to $25 per month. 2 guys, it's gonna be $50. Why do we need to put it on the landlord shoulder to give a discount on the rent plus the insurance? Yeah, it's gonna be almost $100 difference.
We are not, so to speak, specialists in insurances, but there are some very major risks there if it's only tenant insurance and not owner insurance. In speaking of tenant rights, if it comes to that, it may get ugly. So it's better to talk to insurance specialist on that one. Maybe we will invite to one of our meetings.
Yeah.
There are some dangers over there. I'm not gonna get into details, but it is not that simple.
I have seen somebody, right? So they went through a lot, right? So after giving each and every, because they bought this house at a higher price and they were not able to afford this private mortgage as well, right? So then that guy rented each room to different person, and then after that he had to suffer a lot because of the insurance policy there.
Yeah,
exactly.
Thank you, Neelam. I didn't know
Now
that
actually it's better. Now on the market, it's some insurances that would cover that, but it's expensive in a way.
So I have a question. I have some idea. Do you want to rent it faster or do you want to rent it with the higher price? Which one is the most concern at the moment?
It depends on the owner. That's why I encourage to each listing agent to talk to the owner on that particular question, because some owner don't mind to even rent 3 months and they need higher because they need to qualify for mortgage renewals or another mortgage. So could be valid reason they would rather have higher rent and vacancies because they are talking about portfolio. They need altogether rents row showing to the lenders, right? Some of them like that, but some need a faster. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's to secure financing, etc. Right? So,
But any landlord will tell you both faster and higher.
that's true. But you know, our job is to convince them that
Yes,
this place empty for 1 month is
exactly.
costing you $200-300 extra a month. So lower the price now. It takes a year to get that money back. It sits empty for a month. It takes up to a year to get the money back. So we need to be a little more forthwith with these owners because you know the proof is in the pudding. You know, it's empty for a month. We've shown it 10 times, which is ridiculous. You know, we should be showing it no more than 5 times, 3 times even, if we're in the market.
And
So
also, you know, what else? We need to talk to owner in advance about the decision-making time, because usually they want to take 2-3 days to think, and now it's no way. Tenant gonna go somewhere. It's
yeah,
no way for that timing. So we maybe need to talk to them in advance about once tenant comes. I have recently such case furnished unit in downtown. I prepare agreement. Owner say okay, tenant say okay. I almost like get signed. I send out DocuSign. Then owner have, so to speak, cold feet because it was with 2 weeks vacancy, right? So not from the first, from 15th. She say no, I should be able to find somebody right away. I gonna put ads myself, blah blah blah. And after 2 days, she came back and say, "Oh, very bad. I don't have any response. Let's do it." And tenant was gone already by that time, right? So we need to really tell them when time come to think, it's no time. Any these nuances, think now and be ready now. So we don't have time to sometime call owner. We need to discuss with them what we can do before, so we don't have time to go back and forth. That's it. Because any good rental agent, any experienced good owner, good tenants, they will snitch them on a spot. They will even tell them, "I taking you now," right? And take their deposit. They will do that nowadays, and we will lose them.
okay. So at the end of the day,
Actually, having very good one that can keep interest of owner and tenant for a long time. I don't know how he does it. Maybe he can tell us few tricks. Nobody can do it as good as him.
well, no, I can't give you a few tricks. Timing is.
Now give us one at least, one please.
And let's change subjects here a little bit, if we may, and how do we grow the business? So we spoke about affordability being a problem. Okay, what areas are affordable? There's a few areas out there. Surrey obviously comes to top of mind. Surrey is kind of like the, I don't know, Surrey Langley. It's kind of the last reasonably priced area for people to move to, quite frankly, unless you go, you know, even further out of town. But Surrey is close. It's an easy commute. They're building incredible amounts of high rises out there. And I think there's an opportunity that we're not really focused on. And I think we should be. Like, for example, you know, all these new high rises that open, people get their keys. We should have a presence.
I would say cheaper the unit is, the more likely owner rent themselves, right? So that's that as well. They don't used to use new owners. They don't use services. So it takes time until they will start to use agents. They typically don't.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not
And
how I see it.
sorry for interruption, Kevin.
Yes.
It's been almost a month that I've joined the First Estate Realty and doing rental.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, there was a huge difference between rental price, Surrey area or Langley area with the others. Okay,
Yeah.
these days
Yeah.
there is just a little bit differences. Okay, because people they work in different places and because of the level of crimes in Abbotsford or Surrey, people they are not willing to move there. They would some of my clients that I had a chat with them, I didn't find chance to provide them with any type of rental to go with, but based on the
Yeah.
chat that I had with them, they would rather to go with something smaller because they didn't have a kid, you know. They would like to.
Yeah.
Everyone likes to live in a larger unit, but when it comes to the short of money, they have to reduce the size.
Right.
Sometimes it's not. They need to be close to their workplace, to the area that they have some friends, or the kids go to school, or those areas. Yeah, as you said, sometimes you can convince the tenant to move somewhere else, but sometimes it's impossible. You know, we have to find somewhere something cheaper, which
Yes.
goes to very old building with lack of opportunity or facilities over there. I have two clients to follow up with a little bit late. I wish a great day for all of you. I need to go. It was a nice chat. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Let's just, where are we at with this Maple Ridge townhouse? Sorry, I've been out of town and I'm not up to speed. I'm just going to use a couple examples here. And okay, so we don't. Did we have any showings on the weekend or anything? I'm not aware.
Look at the group. I believe they did. Yeah, they did have showings.
Okay, and we don't have any interest at this point?
He was saying some good couple. I don't know. Better ask him.
Who's him? Roman?
Yeah.
Okay, I know there was a bunch of showings. What happened there? Any feedback?
And there's one person, she just messaged me now that send me online application. I will fill it out. And three showings happened yesterday, and I am hoping to get at least 2 applications, but I'm not sure.
Oh, Ikram.
Yeah, well,
Ikram is here, guys. Ikram is
okay. I'm here finally.
So, Kevin, what do you think about
frankly? So I think his hydro or his extra, there's certain areas in Surrey the homeowner has to pay for water separately because I guess they're metered, right?
Yeah.
So, that obviously is a concern, and I don't know what that works out to on a monthly basis, but that's a question we need to ask the landlord and rent. But too much for rent is subjective. If there's not many homes for rent, that's going to keep the price higher just because you don't have much choice. So I can understand why he has the price high because there's just not a lot of choices for families, right? So I think more importantly, we get the right tenant. Right, it puts us in a better negotiating position to convince him to lose the water bill or at least negotiate a little bit, right? Give him a $50 discount or something. But an applicant from a good tenant goes a long way in convincing him of this, right? So You said that it looks like you're getting one application and there's potential 2 other people that may be interested. Is that where you're at?
One more could be.
Pardon
like
me?
two, at least 2 applications we'll get all together.
Okay.
So
yes.
what to handle those then?
Okay, well, there's different reasons why people have low credit scores. Okay, so it's important to find out why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's use like separation, divorce. Once lawyers get their hands on it, they almost deliberately go out and make sure these people have bad credit. Well, bank accounts get frozen, bills don't get paid, hence bad credit score, right? It doesn't mean that, they had a problem in the past, but they have a problem now. Unfortunately, lawyers get involved, and that's what happens. So it's important for us to get as much information that these people are good, because I've run into that a number of times where everything else is good, but they have a bad credit score. So we first and foremost need to find out why. Okay. So there could be outside variables that have something to do with that. Okay. So that's step 1. Step 2 is you need to get even more information to make this applicant credible, as in, a good bank balance, a good history with their employer, things like that, right? So, yes, low credit score, there's a red flag there. But if we can explain why they have a bad credit score and the reasons why they would be a good tenant, sometimes that happens, right? But for the most part, people want to have a good credit score so they pay their bills. It's first step is, why do they have a bad credit score?
Thank you, Kevin. Ikram is from Alberta, right? Ikram, where are you now?
Calgary, Alberta.
Calgary. Okay, yes. Margaret is here.
We were planning for an industrial park here, close to Calgary, 1 hour, 15 minutes. So that park is proposed and we're working on it very diligently. We're talking with the people. The beauty of this park is that it's approved, that area, for investors immigration. So anybody who has 300,000 net worth can apply for immigration if they join the industrial park. If somebody, so that's the point to explain to you guys. If you have interest, you can contact Natalia and we can talk further.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Margaret, do you have any questions? I think Margaret is on a speakerphone off.
Okay. So let's. Okay. Well, regarding that, that's just not. There's just too many variables there.
But even if the government pay directly, it's even better, right?
Yeah, maybe, but right?
Kevin, to remind you, legally, any income, legal income, we cannot say it like that. If it's
No,
not
I realize that. I realize that, but that's just the way it is. Okay.
Kevin, one more question. Hello.
Yes.
Like you said, that find out the reason that why we have a low credit score.
I can't hear.
Yeah, it's Ikram. Margaret have a question for Ikram. Is it 300K for family, Ikram, or for one?
It is not an urgent cut cookie project. It takes time. When you apply with the Alberta province immigration program. I will send you the program, but it's not that you pay 300,000, you get the immigration right away. No, it's a project. You have to part it and then you can apply for that.
I see. Okay.
I apologize. I have to leave. I've got a showing here. Good speaking with everybody. Have a great week. It's a short week, so we got to work extra hard, right, Natalia?
Yes,
Good to
Marina
hear,
is
Kevin.
here. You can ask your Kevin about Maple Ridge 3-bedroom, actually. She knows.
Say again.
Marina just joined. You were asking about Maple Ridge 3-bedroom.
Oh, hi, Marina. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, fine.
Excellent.
And
How
you?
did it go with? Excellent. Thank you. How did it go with Maple Ridge?
We had an open house for 2 families,
Okay.
and Roman said that he liked one of them. The one of families liked the property and they wanted to proceed with it.
Okay.
But
Good.
still, we didn't get yet the application. Then they supposed to
Oh.
fill it out.
Maybe it will be helpful if Kevin can talk to them. Just give him the number.
Yeah. Well, just let me know if I can help in any way. But I do have to run. And enjoy the day, fellas, guys, girls.
Bye, Kevin.
Okay. Bye now.
Bye, Kevin.
Bye now. Thank you.
Ikram, do you mean by investing in a project, it's like if, for example, project get bankrupt, then they lose money, right? It's not like through a realtor.
Well, these projects are government guaranteed. It's not like developers who get, this is under the government program. So if the government get bankrupt, then obviously you get bankrupt. So anyway, I can send you brief information. I'm not allowed to talk about the immigration part. That is with the lawyers and with the immigration authority in Alberta. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Okay, Hannah, so are you ready to present properties? We cannot hear you off the speakerphone.
Okay,
Are
I'm ready.
you okay to go?
In our listing.
Yeah, you okay to go live and listing? Share first, maybe. Okay, Neelam, thank you.
Okay, bye.
See you.
Thank you.
Neelam, good to see you.
Bye. Bye. Yeah, good to see you as well. Thank you.
Bye.
Hannah, so you okay?
Okay, now I'm just give me a second.
Hi, Margaret. Margaret left too.
No, she not left, but she's in a meeting. She cannot speak.
Yes.
She was asking questions by by text.
Yes.
No, she have to go. Okay, yeah.
Yes. I
Okay,
read.
Margaret, see you. Yeah. Marina, we had today heated discussion from 9:45. Now we're starting. A little bit early, 15 minutes early. You never met Valentina yet, yeah?
No. We saw before.
Yeah.
Yes. Marina, we didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
No
maybe
worries.
one of first meetings we saw each other.
We met.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was
Zhytomyr.
Zhytomyr. Okay, nice. I'm from originally from Khmelnytsky, very close to Zhytomyr.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Done. We are live now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. This is first day Realty and Out Tuesday coffee meeting. We are gonna update you with the rental property. We have on the market currents. So I'm sharing my screen. Office desk for rent 2 days per week. Private office space at Impress Glaria per month 590 only. Brand new unfurnished to 1 bed plus den condo for rent, pet friendly per month 1950. bedroom, one bathroom, one property size, 687 square feet. I think that it's a very, very good deal. Someone who interested, just message or call, and we will provide our more information. Sunlight Loft Studio, stunning panoramic view from its Juliet balcony plus parking, 3,980 per month. Bedroom studio, bathroom one, property says 749 square feet. I think that it's a good deal. I am highly recommended this unit. Then for rent, premium downtown location, 1,218 per month, bedroom one, bathroom one. Someone who is saved to money, I think that it's a very, very good deal. So I am highly recommended this unit. Furnished one bedroom unit at the Capital Residence for rent, 3,380 per month. Bedroom one, bathroom one, property size 654 square feet. Metrodome 3 bedroom, 3 bath, penthouse suite, Gold House, 2 parking, Burnaby, 600 per month. Bedroom 3 bathroom 3. Property size 1,354 square feet. I think that it's a very large unit. So if you need a so if you find large unit, so you can. I am highly suggest this unit. Actually, it's a big family for this unit. A brand new 3-bedroom townhouse with a double garage, a big balcony, green belt facing backyard, 3,500 per month. Bedroom 3, bathroom 2.5. Property size total 1,277 square feet. Please don't be too slow, too late, and come us. Please give us a call and book your appointment. That's why also got pretty fast this unit. So please book your appointment, and we will help everyone with your request. Spacious condo plus patio, 279 square feet plus electric vehicles. Parking in the city of Lafayette in Burnaby for rent, 3,380 per month.
This
bedroom.
one we're showing today 330. This one.
Okay. So I am trying late, coming late. Okay.
Today 330 is showing if anyone wants to see.
Okay. Bedroom 2, bathroom 2, property size 943 square feet. Fully furnished 2-bedroom 1.5 bath plus den. It's ground level walkout suite, Estrona Street, White Rock near Simua Park, 3,200 per month. Bedroom 2, bathroom 1.5, property size 1,300 square feet. I think that it's a big size. So someone interested, just call and we will provide our more information. Freshly painted and finished 1-bedroom condo in the River District for rent plus parking, 2,300 per month, something like that. Bedroom 1, bathroom 1, property size of 568 square feet. I think that it's a very reasonable price. So just book your appointment, and we will provide the information. There are large 1-bedroom condo at Leon's Park in respond for rent, 2,500 per month, bedroom 1, bathroom 1. Property size 685 square feet. Furnished bedroom in cozy house in Port Coquitlam near high school and college for rent, 1,380 per month, bedroom 1. Property size 750 square feet. Charming two-story house in Surrey for rent, 3,980 per month. Bedroom 4, bathroom 2.5, property size 2,600. It's a very, very large unit and a big, also big family. So just call and message, and we will provide our information. I am highly recommended this unit is big family for this unit. Lovely two-bedroom condo at in the River District for rent plus parking. 3,980 per month. Bedroom 2, bathroom 2, property size 868 square feet. Available for rent. So if we available, many property available for rent, the message and call and book your appointment, and we will provide our permissions. Prime office space in Cole, Harvard for rent, 700 per month. Just listed fully furnished condo with a huge balcony in available for rent, 2,750 per month. A bedroom 1, bathroom 1, property size 588 square feet. Furnished luxury and a very large first floor of the house in convenient location of respond, 300 per month. A bedroom 2 and bathroom 1. So thank you guys for your time and attention, and we will be very happy to show our listing and see you soon, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Natalia, welcome.
Anna.
This is
How many property do we have now?
Maybe 15 property available for rent.
18.
18.
Sorry. 18 property available for rent. So
Yeah,
just,
and 8 for sales. You can find them on firststayrealty.com there for sales one, including 3 commercials. Thank you.
Thank you.
welcome. Okay, now can I stop my share?
Okay. We need a stop from
Recorded. Yes.
no recording, stop live stream.
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah. Now it's a
Every
stop.
time complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had live stream for YouTube. Okay, so good discussions today.
Yeah. So many people today watched
Yeah.
over Zoom. Yes. Okay. I text first here and after maybe we call.
Marina, do you have any questions? No.
I don't think so. Maybe not for this time.
Not yet.
Yeah, we discussed something last time. Like maybe for this time, no questions.
No, all Romans listings have good leads. Yeah. Thank you for that.
We are trying. But I'm still not sure, like, where do we get the, like, How do they contact us from Craigslist? Do they call us? Do they email us?
They do all, yeah, like usually call, email, text, if it is, yeah. It's still kind of major one, but now more and more on Facebook.
Yeah, marketplaces like.
Marketplaces.
You text me on WhatsApp, okay?
Okay, already I am sent the WhatsApp and I'm already sent the request and just a moment.
Okay.
Natalia, could you send me when you will have time active listing? Like I checked and read.
Okay, thank you so much. I think we
Okay,
already
thank you. See you guys.
more than hours, which is good today. Was interesting topics.
Natalia, we'll see on Friday.
Yes, Marina, you missed most interesting discussions today. But we will put it on YouTube later.
Yes, at 11, and we will meet with Svetlana, but 10-15 minutes.
Svetlana come in person or?
Yes. She work close to our office, and she will give me a calculator for
You mean Svetlana Pelletier?
Yes.
What time she's coming?
1 a.m. Yes, 1 p.m. Sorry. 1 p.m.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then we can go maybe for lunch somewhere.
Okay. Okay, see you. Bye.
Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye, guys.